This year's index includes insights from more than 300 Microsoft partners across 6 continents. That gives us truly a global snapshot of what partners are doing and where execution is pulling ahead.
We analyzed over 185,000 data points across partner maturities, marketplace, leads, funding, and ecosystem engagement. The patterns we're sharing aren't assumptions. They're consistent signals across the dataset.
Marketplace is now mainstream. 87% of partners in the study are listed on at least one Microsoft marketplace. So the question isn't should you be there, it's how effectively you're using it.
Here's the execution gap. While most partners are listed, only 60% have transactable offerings. That means a large portion of the ecosystem still hasn't turned marketplace presence into an actual commercial motion.
Even for partners on marketplace, performance is tough. 63% say their biggest challenge is generating high-quality leads. That reinforces a key theme. Listing alone doesn't convert. Positioning and optimization matter.
One of the biggest shifts this year is that only 58% of partners report receiving leads directly from Microsoft, down from 91% in the previous index. The implication is simple. Partners need demand engines that don't depend on Microsoft lead flow.
Compared to last year, Microsoft is being more selective with funding. In Maven Collective's 2026 index, only 45% of partners report receiving funding. That puts more pressure on execution, and partners who know how to reliably use funding will come out ahead.
The gap gets sharper when you look at managed versus unmanaged partners. 65% of managed partners receive funding compared to just 20% of unmanaged. That tells us proximity and operational discipline heavily influence who captures ecosystem value.
Community is no longer optional. 76% of partners participate in at least one Microsoft-sponsored association. These communities increasingly function as go-to-market infrastructure, fueling referrals, credibility, and ecosystem visibility.
Microsoft MVP presence is still a meaningful signal, but it's less common this year. MVP presence also varies sharply by Microsoft proximity. 81% of managed partners report at least one MVP compared to 31% of unmanaged partners. And scale matters. 84% of organizations with 500 plus employees report MVP representation.
Partner of the Year is more attainable than most partners assume, but participation is still low. Among those who submit, only 10% report no recognition, with 52% reporting finalist status and 52% reporting winning. Managed status is a major differentiator. Managed partners account for 67% of all finalists and 73% of all winners.